Cowboys fans, get ready for news that could change the course of the season and reignite the hope for a Super Bowl run. In a bold and strategic move, the Dallas Cowboys have just signed four-time Pro Bowl running back Nick Chubb. That's right, Chubb is now one of ours, and his partnership with Rico Dowdle promises to set NFL fields on fire. After a disappointing start to the season, highlighted by a humiliating 47-9 loss to the Detroit Lions in Week 6, the Cowboys have shown they're not ready to throw in the towel. The front office moved quickly, bringing in one of the league's best running backs to change the current landscape. But what does this mean for the team and for you, the loyal fan? Let's break down all the details of this bombshell signing and how it could be the game-changer we've been waiting. The need for a dramatic turnaround. The Cowboys have started the season with ups and downs, sitting at a 3-3 record that doesn't reflect the team's true potential. The crushing defeat to the Lions exposed weaknesses that couldn't be ignored, especially in the running game. With only 53 rushing yards against the Lions and a total of 463 yards for the season, Dallas ranked second to last in the league in that category. It was clear summit. Ezekiel Elliott, once the star of the Cowboys' backfield, hasn't performed as expected, managing just 17 yards on 8 carries in the last game. Rico Dowdle, while promising, couldn't carry the running game on his own. Nick Chubb, the savior, has arrived. This is where Nick Chubb comes in, a name that needs no introduction. With 6,511 yards and 48 touchdowns in 77 career games, Chubb is synonymous with explosiveness, power, and skill. His arrival isn't just a signing, it's a statement of intent. The Cowboys are telling the world they're still in the fight and will do whatever it takes to reach the top. Chubb is coming off an impressive recovery after a knee injury that sidelined him last season. His return was surrounded by doubts, but he's proven on the field that he remains one of the best at his position. And now, wearing the blue and silver, he's ready to write a new chapter in Cowboys history. The dynamic duo, Chubb and Dowdle. Imagine a backfield with Nick Chubb and Rico Dowdle. The combination of experience and youth, power and agility, promises to give opposing defenses nightmares. Dowdle, who has shown flashes of brilliance, now has a mentor and partner who can elevate his game to new heights. This duo has all the ingredients to be the missing piece in the Cowboys' offense. With defenses having to worry about the dual threat, opportunities will also open up for the passing game, making Dallas' offense more unpredictable and deadly. Impact in the locker room and team mentality. The arrival of a player of Nick Chubb's caliber goes beyond stats. It brings a shift in mentality. The locker room gains a leader, someone who knows what it means to fight and overcome adversity. This could be the catalyst that unites the team around a common goal: winning. The players will feel the renewed energy, and it will reflect on the field. Confidence is contagious, and with Chubb leading by example, every team member will have extra motivation to give their best. The road to the Super Bowl is open. With the season still wide open, the Cowboys have the chance to change the narrative and write a comeback story. The NFC is competitive, but no team is out of reach. The injection of talent and morale that Chubb brings could be the push needed to spark a winning streak. Remember 2016, when the Cowboys surprised the league with an incredible season? Why not repeat that in 2024? With the right combination of pieces, anything is possible in the NFL. The fans make the difference. And this is where you, the fan, come in. Your unwavering support is crucial on this journey. Imagine AT&T Stadium roaring with every explosive run from Chubb, every touchdown that gets the team closer to the playoffs. Your passion fuels the team, and together we can reach the ultimate goal. It's time to wear your jersey, hold your head high, and believe. The Cowboys are moving in the right direction, and you are part of it. Analyzing opponents and upcoming games. The Cowboys' schedule presents challenges, but also opportunities. With key games against division rivals and direct matchups that could define playoff positions, Chubb's presence changes the dynamics of these duels. Opposing defenses will need to rewrite their game plans. The balance between the run and pass game will force opponents to stay honest, opening gaps that didn't exist before. A legacy in the making. Nick Chubb hasn't come to be just another player on the Cowboys. He has the chance to build a legacy, to become a legend in one of the NFL's most iconic franchises. And he seems determined to seize that opportunity with all his might. His work ethic, humility, and determination align perfectly with the values the Cowboys stand for. This isn't just about stats, it's about leaving a lasting mark. The front office's strategy shows ambition. The Cowboys' aggressive move to get Chubb in the market shows the team isn't satisfied with mediocrity. They're willing to do whatever it takes to win. This should be celebrated by the fans, as it shows a real commitment to success. In a league where the margin between victory and defeat is razor-thin, this mindset can be the difference. Final thoughts. The dream is alive. Nick Chubb's signing reignites the hope for a victorious season. Yes, there have been setbacks along the way, but what defines a champion isn't the absence of falls. It's the ability to rise stronger. The Cowboys now have all the ingredients for a memorable campaign. It's up to us, the fans, to support and believe. The Super Bowl isn't just a distant dream. It's a tangible goal that can be achieved with hard work, talent, and passion. So get ready for an emotional ride. From now on, every game is a final. And with Nick Chubb carrying the ball, anything is possible. Let's march together to glory. Go Cowboys! The Detroit Lions embarrassed the Dallas Cowboys in Week 6, and while there are a host of problems Dallas must address to get back on track, developing a viable running game remains among the most pressing. The Cowboys ran the ball for just 53 yards in a 47-9 home loss to the Lions on Sunday, October 13th. Running back Rico Dowdle led the way with 5 carries for 25 yards, while Ezekiel Elliott carried the ball 8 times for only 17 yards, according to ESPN. Part of the specific issue was that Dallas fell behind so quickly and by so much that the team simply had to resort to throwing the football an outsized percentage of the time. Cowboys QBs combined to attempt 44 passes, compared to only 17 runs out of the backfield. Still, Dallas has been among the NFL's worst squads on the ground all season. The Cowboys are currently second to last in the league with just 463 total rushing yards and tied for last with only 2 TDs, per NFL.com. The team Dallas is tied with at the bottom of the league, the Cleveland Browns, just lost its starting running back in Jerome Ford to a hamstring injury. However, 4-time Pro Bowler Nick Chubb is expected to return next week against the Cincinnati Bengals, his first game back since suffering a devastating knee injury against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 2 of last season. That said, Cleveland is 1-5 and on the verge of being forced to punt on the season and tank for a top pick in the 2025 draft, where it can find a QB to replace Deshaun Watson. When that becomes an official reality,